Like Tracy just kind of ignored.
Stop, hold on.
Tracy, I see that you're surprised by Mary Beth. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable speaking with Mary Beth about the situation?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great. Mary Beth, I would like you to speak directly to Tracy and go ahead and continue.
Okay.
Well, Tracy, when I was talking about that stuff that was upsetting me and just making me really anxious last week, and I feel like you just kind of ignored it, but then when someone else was saying a lot of the same thing I was, you like related to them, and I don't know, I just felt like you were leaving me out and like you didn't care to to hear what I had to say just because it was me or something. And so I just kind of felt like you didn't like me, and it just made me feel like I didn't want to share with the group, and I really liked sharing with this group, so it just hurt a lot.
Okay.
Tracy, what did you hear Mary Beth say?
I heard Mary Beth say that she's hurt because she felt that I ignored her when she was just sharing some things to the group.
One second, Tracy, can you speak directly to Mary Beth?
Yes, Mary Beth. I heard you say that you were hurt because you felt that I was ignoring you when you were sharing some things with the group, and that I related more to someone else in the group and not to you, and it really hurt your feelings because you felt like I didn't like you. And I'm really sorry that you felt that way. The specific example that the other group member gave was just something that happened in my own life, and that's the only reason. I'm not very comfortable with emotion, so when I heard those words, I just connected with it, and it was just easier for me to relate to than your story, but it wasn't because I didn't like you.
Okay. And Tracy, how did that make you feel? Or how did you feel about what Mary Beth was saying?
Well, I was like really scared when you started talking because I didn't want you to know, and now I feel really sad because I don't want you to think that I don't like you. But I'm glad that I got to explain myself to you.
And Mary Beth, what did you hear Tracy just say? I heard Tracy say that, I heard you say that you were just relating better to the other person because some of the specific words that they said and how it had happened in your actual life too. And I heard you say that you were a little surprised by me talking about this and sad that I thought you didn't like me. Okay, well, I really appreciate you both sharing. Thank you very much. And we will continue to discuss this at a later time in group. Cut. Thank you everyone for coming back to our divorce groups for adolescents who are products of divorce. Tonight we are going to do a little activity to help us all connect with each other. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a poem which is about divorce. And I will give you each a piece of paper so that you can write down at least 2 emotions that you're feeling after you hear the poem, okay? Okay. Great. When I was only 2 years old, my daddy went away. He swore he'd always loved me, but he said he couldn't stay. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into years. I saw my father. I never saw my father. He never saw my tears. He never read me bedtime stories or tucked me in at night. He never showed up for my birthdays, but I always hoped he might. He missed my first day of kindergarten. He missed all of my school plays. He doesn't know how smart I am. My report card is full of A's. Sometimes I want to call him to say, "Hey Dad, I'm still alive. I'll be 16 years old soon. Will you teach me how to drive?" It's almost time for college. The years go by so fast. I'm looking forward to my future, but I'm still trapped within my past. I guess I'll never understand. Did I do something bad? My parents got divorced, but why did I lose my dad? Okay, so I would like you to take a couple of minutes to write at least 2 emotions that you felt about this poem. And who would like to go first in sharing an emotion that they felt after listening to this poem?
I'll go.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
So I really felt a sense of loss when hearing that poem because my dad left when I was 7, and I really don't talk to him much at all anymore. So, and the other thing I felt was guilt because I kind of felt like it was my fault that he went away. So it's something I didn't even think about before, but hearing that poem, I felt guilt.
Thank you, Michael, for sharing. And I hear you saying that you felt lost because your dad left when
also, my dad, like Michael, left when I was 7, so we kind of connected on that front. But, you know, I never really thought about all the stuff he missed. And then that home, there were specific things like the first day of kindergarten, or, you know, getting ready to leave for college, teaching how to drive. And so it kind of made me angry. Like, he did miss all those things, and those are important in my life, and they should be important to him too, because I'm his kid. So,
Thank you, Tracy, for sharing. And I heard you say that you are upset with your father because he missed several milestones in your life, and you do connect with Michael. You were the same age when your father left. Is that correct?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll go next, I guess. At first I felt kind of exhausted because hearing that stuff, I was thinking about all the stuff that I've been trying to do to just kind of prove myself to my dad and keep him around or get him to come around more. So I feel like I stay up late studying and I work so hard at everything I do, and so I just kind of feel exhausted there. And then I'm also kind of confused. I mean, I feel like my dad is the one that's gone, and we were so close before, and so I don't understand why he left, and I still feel like I'm his child too. It's not like I'm just my mom's kid, so why is she there for everything and he's not? You know, because I am still his child, so I just get really confused.
I hear you saying, thank you again for sharing, Mary Beth. I do hear you saying that you're confused because you don't get to see your dad very often, which also makes you upset. You feel like you are his child and that he should be there just as much as your mother is. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. Well, I really do appreciate you all sharing, and I hope that this has connected us together, you know, being able to share our